Hello, I'm HG Tudor. This is the preliminary video, a short video before we commence an extended live stream. I know that you very much enjoy live streams, and recently I have done a number of impromptu ones, therefore enabling whoever happens to be passing or whoever was around to embark in firing questions at me, receiving information and gaining a better understanding of both me and narcissism as a whole. Shortly after this video, the live stream will commence, and it's an extended live stream which gives you the opportunity to ask as many questions as you wish of me, your glorious narrator, and the world's best provider of information about all things narcissist. Use this opportunity carefully. It's a glorious opportunity for you to pose questions, to increase your knowledge, to get answers. A few points that I'd like to make by way of preparation. If you're able to keep your questions short, so much the better. If you have a detailed query about your own personal circumstances, invariably that is better left to consultation. This isn't me being awkward, but quite simply, I want to furnish you with the best information. And that means I invariably need a lot of information from you about your circumstances, and I have a lot of information that I want to convey to you. And in a live stream, the speed at which the questions come in, and the need to try and address as much as I possibly can, really doesn't lend itself to providing you with the detailed breakdown of your circumstances that you deserve. Accordingly, if you want help in that regard, do look to book an audio consultation and have a look at the testimonials. You'll see just how helpful they've proven for people. You can ask as many questions as you like. Recognise that if you show super thanks, i.e. you throw a tip toward your glorious narrator, your question will jump the queue and be dealt with. Similarly, if you're a member of the channel, you will have your questions answered faster than anybody else's. Those are the perks. I will, of course, look to address as many questions, and those of you who have participated in past live streams will know that the pace is fast and furious, and I endeavour to get through as many questions as possible. Whilst I recognise that you do enjoy some banter with other individuals who are in the comments section, if you could try and keep that to a minimum, it would be appreciated so as it doesn't clog matters up, so that I'm not having to read through badinage between lots of different people, which gets in the way of me answering the questions. By all means, if you want to say, I agree, or good point, with regard to either something I've said or that somebody else has done, or praise them for their question, go ahead. But if you could avoid having protracted conversations with people, that would be appreciated. It makes the process so much smoother. You're welcome to ask me anything that you like. There may be instances where I'll direct you to material that's in the Knowledge Vault. The reason I do so is that it provides you with a fuller answer, and those have been prepared to give you that detailed information so that you can utilise that for your benefit. So there will be instances where I will direct you perhaps to a video, perhaps to a book, and to material that you will find in the Knowledge Vault. Utilise those repositories of information. That's what they're created for. With your questions, if your question isn't answered, don't stomp your feet and have a mid-range type B huff on. Instead, just pose the question again. It might be that I've skipped over it because there was something else that caught my eye, or it might be just because of the way that it scrolled past your question. Sometimes the chat feed on the right-hand side of my screen can have a life of its own. Overall, I want you to enjoy this live stream. Use it to ask questions. Use it to find out more about me. And if you want to ask me questions about HG, what's your favourite food? Or HG, what colour underpants do you wear on a Sunday? You can ask those questions. The worst outcome is I won't answer, but usually I will. Because not only is this about giving you information and education, but it's also about allowing you to enjoy yourselves as well. Therefore, with those ground rules loosely explained, enough from me in this video. Get yourself ready. Put yourself in something comfortable to wear, somewhere comfortable to sit or lie down. Have sustenance to one hand, because I don't want you wandering away part way through. And get ready, as we will now shortly commence the live stream. I'm HG Tudor. Thank you for listening, and in anticipation, thank you for participating.